Hi.
Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Actually, I just want to hear
Since when were you so forthcoming?
keep talking. Please
Since
keep
you
talking.
turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Just talk forever, please.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming.
Yes.
Why couldn't you just tell me?
He's a schemer.
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation at the Hades Proving Lab.
Wow. Oh, okay. Wow.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today.
True.
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a bunch of Oseram tinkerers to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades in the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
Not going to.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones?
It's fair.
Yes. Even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Can we follow up on that? Like, how do...
Why help Regalla take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hekarro.
Before Regalla's rebellion, Hekarro was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with the Karja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier.
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regalla craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
Bro?
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No.
Cannot trust silence? Of course
They
not.
stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating
always
a
got an
pantheon
alternate
out of
plan.
corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, What was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain.
Yes.
Like what you did with Hades.
Oh, absolutely.
For a start.
For a start. Yeah.
All right, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Agreed.
Reminds me of someone else I know.
We're 100% there.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, just call it a feeling.
Oh, a feeling. You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
A sass.
I keep thinking. He's just gonna be standing there.
Is that up to where Gaia is? Oh, it's the survey module. So what is my main quest? Assemble your companions and review the plan for the base. Okay. So it is up that way. Okay.
I hear you, outlet. This place smells wrong. No sand or wind, only cold steel. And the others up there, your squad.
They can hold their own. And as for this base, it may not be what you're used to, but it is a shelter.
Call it what it is. A cage.
You came here on your own.
For the battle you promised. So for now I wait in my cage for your word. Tell me when to strike.
Watch a noob. Yes, I'm standing right now. Yeah.
The whole time I've been in the West, I've been fighting you and your rebels. I'd at least like to know why.
You were among the enemy. What more is there to know?
Why did you do it?
Dorak, Jiroka, Makalo, and the Karja pushed into the desert to raid our people. My brother's squad was among the first to intercept them. But the Karja captured them, strung them up, and burned them alive as an example. It was too late. I found them by the sound of their screams.
So you wanted vengeance?
Vengeance? No. I wanted devastation. To tear down the Karja's cities and drown the land in blood. Hunt down every last survivor and grind their bones until the sky chokes on the dust. But my chief betrayed me. Betrayed the Tenakth.
Is that Angela Bassett? Yes, it is.
How did Hikaru betray you?
Hikaru called on the clans to resist the Karja's red raids. But we did more than just defend. We hunted them, and they fled as children before a pack of claw striders all the way to their border.
Yeah, this game has like an all-star cast, like 100%.
Walls. Their domain was ours for
Better
the
than many
taking.
movies.
But when it came time to push on, Hikaru ordered us to fall back. What soldier retreats when slaughter is at hand?
The kind who wants peace for their people.
Peace is just a lull between vendettas. But I thought my chief had greater tactics in mind, so I stood by him, even when he allowed that filthy Karja to join our ranks.
Fashav.
I enjoyed watching him die at the embassy. He should have been put down when we first captured him on the field. Instead, Hikaru made him a marshal.
Fashav told me how he became a marshal. He earned it just like any Tenakth.
It was an insult. No Outlander can ever deserve to wear our armor, bear our marks. And then a Karja messenger was brought before us? That's when I knew. I had to run my blade through Hikaru and drag his treacherous corpse to the gates of the Sundom.
Damn. Ooh. I should have worn the Tenakth armor for this conversation, and like with the face paint and everything. I know, right?
What happened when the Karja messenger appeared before Hikaru?
The quivering priest bore a message from their new king. No more war. No more raids. Suddenly the Karja wanted to talk peace. An embassy at the very fortress we tore down? A true Tenakth would never take a Karja truce. Their blood exists to be spilled. But Hikaru lapped up the priest's message. He showed himself a Karja-loving traitor when he accepted. That's when I challenged him.
And lost.
His mercy was just another sign of his weakness. I vowed never to rest until the debt was repaid, with him on his knees before me. So with an army of soldiers and machines at my back, I returned. The day you got in my way.
The deal you made. Override tech in exchange for an assault on the Zenith base. How did Sylens approach you?
That name means nothing to me. My agreement was with Oseram mercenaries.
So all this time, you didn't even know who you were really dealing with? And you trusted a group of Outlanders?
If it was a trick, I would have crushed them. But they offered me the chance to run the Karja down with machines. The terror in your enemy's eyes when they see you charge. You know what I'm talking about.
Gotta admit, it's very strange that this character decided to take an easy way out to win her war. I feel like that goes, like, she's such a zealot. It's just a little strange that somebody walked up and was like, "Hey, you want a I win button?" And she was like, "Oh, sure." It feels a little weird.
I bet you felt
He
it.
seems like such zealotous
I don't
and
think so.
so much conviction, you know?
What about your end of the deal? Would you have honored it?
Had I killed a Karl,
Yeah, I guess she only cares about the win. Yeah.
these Zeniths would have
Yeah,
been
victory at
the
any
first
cost.
of the tribe's victories. But because of you,
Hmm.
my people will continue to consort with the enemy. A tribe of weaklings.
Because of me, hundreds of Tenakth won't throw away their lives in a battle they can't win.
Naturally Morbid says, I think it's a Viking mentality, death in a blaze of glory. Well, that's just the thing. She's all about, being a weakling, and or not being a weakling, and all this kind of, we need to be the better ones. We need to crush our enemies and stuff. And I guess that kind of goes with accepting the I win button. But at the same time, if you're going to die a warrior's death and you were conquered, it's a little weird to get conquered, know you're the weaker one, and then be like, okay, well, I'm just going to do whatever I need to do to win then. And not like, I feel like we need a training montage instead of, does that make sense? I don't know. I can kind of see both ways though.
Are you really
Yeah.
going to fight alongside me?
The ends
I have
justify the
no
means
reason
kind of
to
thing. Yeah.
betray you.
Yeah.
Really?
I failed to kill Hikaru, failed to eliminate you. No Tenakth would follow me now. The Karja remain out of my reach, cowering behind their walls. All I have left are the screams of those long dead and unending rage.
And this green cord that keeps going through my forehead.
So show me where to bury it.
It's magic. Right.
All right. I guess we'll both face the end soon enough.
Ever since you got in my way, I've wanted to see your bones burned white beneath the sun. But if I'm to die in battle, then it might as well be with the one who flew with the wings of the 10.
I'll let you know when it's time to move out.
Oh, such a great character. I still like the character. And more importantly, I love her performance. Like the voice acting and the look and everything. She's a really just a cool character. As somebody said earlier, though, I do agree. She's a little zealotous for my take as well. Or for my taste, yeah. Just a little bit. Okay. So this is where the main story is. Now I think we only have 2 side quests to do. We've got 2 side quests with our companions that I want to do before we finish the main story. We've got Zoe's to do, and then we've got then we've got Alva's. Once we do both of these, I think we're done. We never really had a quest for Aaron.
Slugs down.
Let's bust out and we'll knock these 2 things out, and then we're gonna, I think, do the last main mission. Yeah. I mean, assuming it's the last main mission. I'm not sure it is. Maybe there's more. Will you be done for Elden Ring?
Welcome back, Aloy.
I will definitely be done with the main quest for Elden Ring, but I don't think I'll 100% this before Elden Ring. No. Nope. Hello? Hello? I know it's really loud. I'm sorry. I agree. Try again.
Oh, I'm so cold.
There we go. Okay. All right, so we want to go to the one right in front of us, pretty much. Yeah. Do a barrel roll. If we go towards the ground, do we actually uncover the ground? We've already done this area. Oh yeah, discovered right there. Cool. There we go. That worked.
This must be the shrine where the land goes to go. Must be past those vines. Let's take a look. There, up on that ledge. Gotta climb up to that land god. It looks like this one's been here for a while. I won't be able to install the reboot code with these vines in the way. But where there's vines, there's a metal flower. I just have to find it. There, the flower. If I can deactivate it, the land god will be free from the vines.
How many are there?
But I'll have to find a way up there.
Dude, I definitely should have come here when it was brighter. Oh my god. It's a little bumpy. It's a little dark, Chad. It's a wee bit dark. Oh, come on. There were 2 ledges right there. Why didn't you grab the right one? I expected better, Aloy. Hey. Aloy, do what I'm asking you to do. All right, there we go. Leave. How many Aether Currents do you need to unlock flying the new region? It's not too bad. Only 7 to 9 per.
Some of the vines are gone, but the land god's still trapped. I bet this green shine will fetch a price.
Wait. Can we go up from there? Oh yeah, looks like we can. I gonna be playing any VR games? Eventually I am, yes. Wait, can I go up in here? No. This will get me up to where we were at the beginning. Oh.
Going down.
Am I gonna get a PS5 VR? Oh yeah.
There we go. Should be able to access that cave now.
Oh, this would be the
Treadway
perfect
carcass.
time to use that flashlight we all know
Must
you
have
got.
dropped the flowers and then crashed. Looks like I can climb up the side of the cliff. Might help me get to that metal flower. Now I just need to get rid of these lines.
Right back, chat. Mods, you know what to do. Right. Thank you for holding tight, guys. One more step complete for this basement. Just got the glass installed for the bathroom down here, so. One more step. We're getting this, chat. Slowly but surely,
Cutter's
we're getting
working.
it. That it?
That's better. Time to get this code installed.
Thanks, GUERRILLA.
This'll help you get better. One down, two to go.
Great.
Zoe, you there?
I'm here, Aloy.
Just planted the reboot code on Doe. He was a bit tangled up, but he's better now.
Good to hear. Doe always returned to the sacred cave at the end of winter, so his festival foretold the coming of spring. During those times, I remember clinging to my mother by the hearth, snuggling for warmth and listening to her sing of new beginnings.
Which is exactly what you're going to give to your people.
I hope so. All right then. I'll head to Plainsong and deliver the code to the land gods there.
Hold on a sec, guys. Oh. Oh. a second.